Alright, Shalom, all praises be unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Kakudash. Double on unto the elder apostles, the elder bishops at Great Millstone, who are well taught his truth. Salutes to all you all came out there pushing the word in truth and in sincerity. Now, this is going to be a quick video based upon this article here, published today at 8:21 in the morning. And it says, mother of 14-year-old stabbed to death on London bus, not surprised. He was killed a couple of days ago, day or two ago. You know, this kid here, as you can see on screen, 14 years old. Kellyanne Bokassa. And it says, the mother of aspiring rapper Kellyanne Bokassa was stabbed to death on a bus in Woolwich, which is southeast London. Says he had been groomed by gangs from the age of 6. And I mean, come on, that's just ridiculous, man. First of all, there's certain things to analyze here. First of all, you've got a 14-year-old son. You keep track of your child's progress, and you know that he's an aspiring rapper. Surely as a mother, surely as a father, you could expose them to other pathways and possibilities of what they could potentially do or become, because Jake have a very low ceiling where it concerns their ability to achieve and what is attainable onto them. And I mean, we could go real deep into it, and it goes back to, the small hats and, through media and the schooling system, what they program, Jake children to be more focused on, and then what they program Edomites and to be more focused on, they'll train Edomites to be leaders, rulers, politicians, prime ministers, financiers, all these kind of things. And then you've got Jake, you can do music, you can do sport, and of course you got the Jakes that fall through the cracks and get into the world of academia. But for the most part, Jake just see themselves as a potential sport personality, which, by the way, so many Jake, I want to be a footballer, I want to be this. About 1.5% of them actually break through and make it to professional level. So what happened to the rest of them? Their dreams get crushed and they fall by the wayside, and then they just become wayward in their lifestyle. But I mean, at 14 years old, an aspiring rapper, you need a man. He needs that kind of mindset needs readjusted, man. Like, come on, man, bro. You're 14 and all you can see is I want to rap. That's crazy. But anyways, he got stabbed on a bus, man. And it says, she says he had been groomed by gangs from the age of 6. Now, I don't know if she's tried desperately to stop this from happening or whatever the case may be. But if you know that your child, from the age of 6 is being groomed, I mean, what kind of a mother are you, man? Like, your 6-year-old child, man. Come on, man. Like, literally 3 years ago, he was a toddler. And 3 years later, he's getting groomed by gangs. So you're getting basically toddler plus age children getting groomed, man. And that's the reality of just the condition, man, of what's going on, the living conditions, the environment, and all of that. He looks about 5 there, but I guess that's him. I don't know if that's a picture of him back in the day or if that's the latest photo of him at 14. But he could pass for a 5-year-old. Some 14-year-olds, they've grown a bit more. They may start to get a little bum fluff on their chin or something. So I don't know if this is a picture of him, probably one of the latest photos of him, but he could pass for about a 6 to 7 year old there. But he's 14, and got deleted on the TFL. Mad. It says he was stabbed to death in Woolwich Church Street just before 2:30 p.m. on Tuesday. His mother, Mary Bokassa, said he had been groomed by a gang from the age of 6. So again, my question is, what the fuck was she doing to stop that, man? Now, I mean, when you want to get into gang culture and stuff, sometimes, yes, admittedly, it is hard for parents to, know every single aspect of how their child is being influenced. But if you know, like, there's external demonic forces messing with your 6-year-old, surely you'd have a rapid response, kind of. I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyway, she knew from the age of 6. She told the BBC her boy was caring, same old rhetoric, but had experienced some extremely challenging times and has been taken into care for several years. That makes sense. So when he was not under the care of his paternal guardian or maternal guardian, into care, it makes sense. So she had no real control over his exposure and the crowds he hung around. She said he was underweight, very hungry, tattooed, and exposed to drugs. So basically, he became, like a runner. He would have been a runner boy at his age. She added they had spent Christmas together and he had returned to school. She said she had asked for help and tried to stop him from associating with gangs, but did not receive support from the authorities, so he still had one foot on the streets. And notice there's no mention of a dad, so it's very hard for a single parent mother to raise up especially a male child. Now there are examples, and again, you've got those who seep through the cracks. Even in positivity, there are examples of decent men, who have been raised, and they tell you, yeah, I was raised in a single parent household. Now there's certain manly things and lessons they've had to learn by themselves as they grew up, but in the rare case, a woman can raise a decent male, but if you want that to be solid, you need a dad in the house, man. Because if his dad was in the house, he wouldn't be able to be out at any time. He probably wouldn't have been in care, if the dad had any substance to him. Not saying it's the mother's fault, but the point is, if his dad was around and a good dad, he would have provided structure. So she was traumatized and shocked by her son's death, but not surprised. I feel hurt because I tried to prevent it. Okay, so I stand corrected. She tried, but again, it's more than a woman's. That's like biting off more than you can chew. It takes more than a woman's role alone to properly raise a son, especially, man. I've tried so many times. I screamed it. I said my son is going to be killed. Yeah, because she knew the pathway and the lifestyle he was on. You got niggas lighting candles and that. Same old rhetoric, same old story, man. Just another name and face as the victim. He was just a cool kid. I ain't even gonna read any more of that because it's just the same old shit, man. But that's pretty much it, man. It's crazy, man. Getting groomed from the age of 6, that's mad, bro. That's absolute madness, man. You know, hey, but the scripture says, who have perished being innocent. Let me see if I can pull that, man. I think that's how it goes. Job 4:7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off? You know, so he got taken, you know, at age 14, man. You know, again, he was keeping up with a lifestyle that ends in two outcomes, you know, jail or death, man. Jail or the grave. So, you know, unless violently interrupted and a life turnaround happened, you know, that was always what's going to happen to him. But, you know, he's 14, oh man. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's judgment of the Lord. He wasn't innocent, man. You know, and this could be with this lifetime, previous lifetime, we don't know. But at the end of the day, he got taken out. And you got a lot of niggas getting taken out, man. You know, and the scriptures speak about it starting at the house of the Lord. You know, niggas dying, man. Ezekiel. Okay. So, yeah, there's a few more things I could touch on, but I just wanted to bring that out real quick, man. You know, this guy, you know, groomed from the age of 6. That's just terrible. Anyways, I'm out, man. Shalom.